Hello and welcome to Alma News 24. This is Dhanya Reddy. We have been told that political parties are the backbone of democracy, that without them, governance would be impossible. But today, I'm here to tell you that political parties in India are not protecting democracy, they are destroying it. Look around. Does our democracy feel like a system for the people, by the people? Or does it feel like a game rigged by those in power, where elections are a drama, policies are scripted, and citizens are just spectators? Democracy or dynasty, the charm of political leadership. In India, political parties are private family businesses disguised as democratic institutions. From the Congress Party's Gandhi dynasty to the Shiv Sena's Thackeray family, from the Samajwadi Party's Yadav empire to the RJD's Yadav empire, from BJP's Yadurappa dynasty to JDS ancestry, we are ruled not by leaders who rise through merit, but by hires who inherit power like kings and queens. Even the so-called party of the people, the BJP, which claims to stand against dynasty politics, is guilty of the same. Take a look at its own ranks. Sons and daughters of MPs and ministers are given priority over grassroots workers. The Biju Janata Dal in Odisha, the DMK in Tamil Nadu, the BRS in Telangana, almost every major party is guilty of this. If democracy means choice, why are we forced to choose from the same families again and again? The corrupt nexus, money, power, and elections. Let's talk about power, the real currency of Indian politics. Elections are no longer about policies or progress, they're about who can buy more votes, who can buy more media time, and who can silence the opposition better. The electoral bond scam has exposed the biggest fraud in our democracy. Corporate giants secretly funnel thousands of crores into political parties, and in return, they get government contracts, tax benefits, and policies that favor them. This isn't democracy, this is legalized bribery. And where does this money come from? From the pockets of the common man. While common man struggle to pay electricity bills, politicians are flying in private jets, buying luxurious mansions, and spending hundreds of crores on election campaigns. Next is the weaponization of the government agencies. What happens when an opposition leader starts gaining support? They are silenced, either by false cases, raids, or arrests. The CBI, ED, and the Income Tax Department, which should be neutral institutions, are now weapons in the hands of the ruling party. It's up to the audience to think about the pressing issue. This isn't democracy, this is dictatorship hiding behind the illusion of elections. Next is the media, the biggest propaganda machine. Once upon a time, the media was called the fourth pillar of democracy. Today, it is the PR department of the political parties. TV channels do prime-time debates not on unemployment, not on inflation or corruption, but on Hindu-Muslim controversies, on who is anti-national, on manufactured outrage that benefit their political masters. News anchors have become cheerleaders for political parties. Some media houses receive huge advertisements from the government, ensuring that they never question the ruling party's failures. Powerful politicians own the media, dictating the narratives that public consumes as news. When the media stops questioning, democracy dies. Next is the main thing, religion and caste, the oldest political tricks. When a government fails to deliver on jobs, healthcare, and infrastructure, what does it do? It divides us. Political parties in India do not want unity. They want Hindus versus Muslims, Dalits versus upper castes, North versus South, farmers versus urban workers, because divided people cannot challenge power. Every election, Ram Mandir, Article 370, love jihad, and reservations have become the biggest issues. Not inflation, not fuel prices, not corruption. Why? Because if people actually focused on real issues, every single political party would be exposed. Next is the main thing, criminals in politics. Our leaders are lawbreakers. Would you hire a thief to guard your house? No, but in India, we elect criminals to govern us. Today, according to the Association of Democratic Reforms, over 46% of the MPs and MLAs have criminal cases against them, many involving serious offences like murder, rape, and corruption. BJP, Congress, Aam Aadmi Party, Samajwadi Party, Trinamool Congress, every major party has given tickets to criminals. Leaders charged with rape and murder are welcomed into parties if they bring votes. The higher the crime record, the better the chances of getting a ticket. Democracy means rule by the people, not rule by the criminals. And yet political parties defend, protect and promote lawbreakers because they care about winning, not justice, not governance, not you. Ask yourself one thing, what are we really voting for? Are we voting for education reforms? Are we voting for employment? Are we voting for cleaner air and water? No, we are voting based on religion. Who is a true Hindu? Who is a Muslim? Who is a Sikh or who is a Christian? We are voting on caste. Which party benefits my caste the most? We are voting with fear. If this party wins, my religion or my identity is in danger. Meanwhile, millions of Indians remain unemployed. Farmers are dying. Pollution is choking our cities. Prices of essential goods are skyrocketing. But none of this is on the agenda of political parties. Why? Because keeping us distracted is the easiest way to keep us powerless. It's high time that we cannot allow political parties to destroy our democracy while we sit back and watch. We need a radical change. Any leader with a serious criminal case should be permanently disqualified. No more family businesses in politics. Leadership should be earned, not inherited. No secret corporate donations. All political funding must be transparent and public. Stop the control of powerful politicians over media broadcast. Strong anti-corruption laws that jail politicians for misuse of power. Focus on real issues and demand that elections be fought on jobs, education and healthcare, not on religion and caste. Political parties were meant to serve people. Instead, they have enslaved them. They have turned democracy into a game where they win and people lose. If the people do not wake up now, they will soon find themselves living in a democracy only in name, but in reality, a dictatorship controlled by a few powerful families and corporations. The time to fight back is now. Not with violence, not with hatred, but with awareness, with our votes and with relentless questioning of those in power. Because this country belongs to the people, but not to the politicians, not to the dynasties, but only to the people. For more such updates, keep watching Alma News 24. Thank you.